Andy, do you want to tell us a little bit about what you're doing here today?
Yeah, we're here for the Stepathon campaign, which is happening in September. It's an initiative that the Murdoch Children's Research Institute have started. So the kids are going to get these little pedometer watches that they wear during September, and hopefully it's to promote healthy living and the kids being active, and hopefully the kids can get some adults behind them and sponsoring them for the September campaign, and the money goes to the MCRI and goes towards helping children's research for children's health issues, and money going to that is really important, goes without saying.
And I guess as a dad yourself, you've seen sort of firsthand what the Murdoch Children's Research Institute can do for these kids.
We had a tough time with my kids after they were born and spending a few weeks in hospital. In relative terms, there's a lot of other parents and families out there that were doing it much harder than we were with their kids suffering in hospital. So, it's a small piece of help that I can offer to them to try and raise some awareness for it. We did a tour of the Children's Hospital and the research lab a few weeks ago, and it was just an incredible day. I can't even begin to speak to the work that they do. It's incredible. Is
it quite humbling to sort of get out of the footy club and get amongst the kids and do things like this?
Yeah, it's heaps of fun. The kids are so enthusiastic, and they're out here trying to have some fun and hopefully at the same time they're being active and we can get them out of the classroom, which my mum and my teachers might have said was where my priorities lay when I was at school. So it's good to have the kids outside.
The win on the weekend, what does that do for morale around the club?
It does a lot. We've had a lot of games this year where we've come close and haven't been able to get reward for effort, which is getting to this stage of the year. If you have too many of those games, it can start to wear down the confidence levels, and guys can start to, in previous years a long time ago, lose focus on the job at hand. But finally getting some results, and we're playing some good footy. So we're just hoping to build some momentum and hopefully carry that into next year.
I think Mick said after the game that he could see that confidence was starting to build again. How tough was it during the middle of the season particularly to stay optimistic?
Look, it was challenging, but look, in relative terms, we were the ones out there playing and we were the ones not playing well enough to win, so you've got to take responsibility for your performance, and we knew we simply weren't playing well enough to win those games, and a lot of games we look back on now and probably kick ourselves with the standard we're playing at now, thinking, God, we really should have done better in those games. But look, just hoping that we can learn some valuable lessons from that, and going into next year, hopefully that situation doesn't repeat itself.
So is that the goal for the next 3 games? I mean, I imagine there's a bit of an empty feeling if you're not playing finals, but just keep everyone motivated to focus on pre-season and next year.
Yeah, I don't even think it's something that has to be spoken about amongst the group. I think everyone has sort of bought into the fact that, okay, even though we're not playing finals, it's just more important that we're playing the right way, and we're playing the sort of footy that's going to carry us into next year, contending to play against the best team. So everyone is really hungry. I haven't seen any signs of guys checking out or looking forward to the end of the year. I know all the guys are really focused on this week, and it would be a real feather in our cap and some consolation to beat a great team like Geelong.
And you guys obviously had a red hot crack against them last time. That would have to give you a little bit of confidence to think that you guys might be a sneaky chance for an upset.
Yeah, hopefully. I can only go off of our form that we've shown recently. I think we're certainly playing our best footy of the year at the moment, but no team is going to expose you like Geelong, and if we're just 2% off, they're going to expose us. So we had a great game against them last time, and unfortunately they pipped us in the end, but we're looking to rectify that this time.
It'd be nice to have Wadey back in form again.
Yeah, it's great. No matter who the player is, you just like seeing reward for effort, and Wadey is really working his tail off, and not just on the weekend, but he's training hard during the week, and it's just good to see him get some reward for his effort, and hopefully he can have another 3 games like he has been and finish off the season really well.
And just an update on Chris Yarra?
Unfortunate for Yaz, but the results have been good this morning, and I saw Yaz this morning, and he looks like a really low-grade strain, so he normally bounces back pretty quickly from these things, Yaz. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we've got him for this week.